Hello and welcome to another episode of Mashable Pakistan Lab. Today we have with us Sanam Aslam, and this is going to be a very interesting conversation for me personally as well, and I'm pretty sure for the audience as well, because she is a graphologist. So Sanam, I will just go directly and ask you the first question. What is this graphology, and how did you decide to become a graphologist, and that too the first Pakistani graphologist at it?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your platform. And regarding graphology is a study of human handwriting. Just by looking at a person's handwriting, you can read many aspects, their personality, their characteristics, their mental state of mind, their health diagnosis, emotional stability, mental stability, and a lot more. There are so many things I'm still learning. It's like 8 years in this field, and this field amazes me every day. So, graphology is a study of human handwriting. And how did I was introduced to graphology in 2011. I was working in, I live in Saudi Arabia. So I was working in a school here, and there came a graphologist team. 8 or 9 people came to our school, and they wanted to check the management. They wanted to know, mental, they for awareness, and they would check teachers, and if whether they are capable of teaching, whether the management is capable of doing whatever their respective job was. So yeah, there I was introduced to graphology, and since it was in Arabic, they asked us to write Bismillah Rahman Rahim, because that contains all the alphabets, Arabic alphabets. And just literally in 2 minutes, they told me 5 to 7 things about me, and I was amazed. That's when I was doing my bachelor's in economics. But when I was introduced to graphology, I was so curious about the study that for 2 years I was just doing research and self study, because in Saudi Arabia, unfortunately, we cannot get it. We have it in Arabic only. We don't have it in English. So that's when that this was the hurdle. But in within 1 year, I literally skipped my field. I was like, I want to do graphology. Like, this is something I would like to do, because this is amazingly cute. Interesting. It is very interesting. So this is graphology. Yeah.
Yeah, so true. From economics to jumping to something that's I don't think it's still considered a mainstream field. But before
Yeah.
we get into that a bit more, uh, is hand I know मतलब, this is something that's like हम बड़ों से भी सुनते आ रहे थे, डांटे भी पड़ती थी when we were in school कि writing handwriting अच्छी होनी चाहिए.
Yeah.
It sort of is representative of your personality and XYZ and everything. But
Right.
how practical, not to say practical, but how relevant it is in today's day and age when we are writing by hand less and less, and we are, using technology devices to writing. And does the fact that we are so much on these tech devices, हम अगर articles भी लिख रहे हैं तो वो laptop पे लिख रहे हैं, messaging से communicate कर रहे हैं तो वो cell phone से हो रहा है. Maybe, and does that this factor come in because we're so not used to now writing by hand, that also impacts on how good at writing is now?
Yeah, that's right. Writing is a dying art, you can say. Writing is a dying art, and within, I believe, 10 years, no one will be there writing, right? So first, I would like to start with the neat handwriting आपने जो mention किया था. So this is something against the international rule that people, our teachers, हमारे बड़े जो हैं, they focus on more on the neat handwriting. But if I tell you that the neat handwriting is not at all healthy personality, because your writing is your personality. This handwriting is called brain writing. So recently I came across this one of my client, and her writing was so neat, so freaking neat, that I thought it was a printed paper. I thought no one has written with this hand. With it is not a handwriting. It was so neat. Like, everyone, when I asked everyone in my family, they were like, "Oh wow, it's neat handwriting." And her personality was really disturbed. So I would like to say to our viewers that please don't focus more on the neat handwriting, because your handwriting, a child's handwriting represents their personality, and you're messing up with their brain real bad. And regarding the dying art, this is a dying art. So I would like to say here, I am a mental health advocate as well, and I would like to give awareness. I like to give awareness often. So handwriting is something. Handwriting is the therapy itself. When you're writing something, you would feel, you are taking out energy. So it's like when you're releasing any energy, it's always, you can say, it is always helpful. For example, whether it is cycling or yoga and something, whenever you're releasing any energy, it is beneficial for your health. So similarly, handwriting is beneficial for your health. And there are in graphotherapy, there are so many handwriting yogas as well that that are literally your brain exercise. So yeah, the handwriting is a dying art, but I would like to, give awareness. I would like to tell people that don't stop handwriting, because that don't stop writing. Yeah, technology has taken over everything, but don't stop, the handwriting part, because it is a therapy itself. And whatever you are doing with your whatever you're writing, it will be there in your brain for a longer period than whatever you are writing, you're typing. So yes.
Yeah, so talking about graphotherapy, you mentioned, and उसमें
Mm-hmm.
साथ में भी also, sort of uh, mentioned कि how, completely neat handwriting is not
Yeah.
really representing your state of mind, and ये expect करना कि जिसकी
Right.
writing बहुत neat है, उसका दिमाग कोई like mental health जो है
Yes.
बहुत secure है, that's not,
Yes.
which to a
Yeah.
lay person might sound like something contradictory, because the first
Mm-hmm.
idea and जब हमने start में introduce कराया that's what the subject is and what you explain, I think
Yeah.
majority of the lay people thought कि the idea is कि जी आपकी जो writing है, it's sort of you need to improve it, and if it's neat or it's
Mm-hmm.
more
Yeah.
legible, it's more appealing to the visual senses,
Yeah.
so that means कि you have a better personality and vice versa. So isn't that a contradiction, and what would you like to say on this?
Yeah, I would like to say here the first thing when people would like to, there is a relatable question I usually get a lot, and people are like, "Oh, तुम writing check करती हो? मेरी तो writing बहुत अच्छी, मेरी तो writing बिल्कुल अच्छी नहीं है." So I explain it to them. Look, handwriting is your personality, and no personality is bad. Yes, personality traits are बुरे हो सकते हैं, but a person can never be, 100% bad. Apart from that, people are like, "Okay, doctors की बहुत uh, illegible handwriting होती है."
Yeah.
So can you read that? So yes, I can. First of all, I would like to say I'm pretty sure हमारे viewers के भी mind में ये question जरूर आया होगा कि what about doctors' handwriting? Because everyone is curious. So the thing is, doctors की जो handwriting होती है, that is not their natural handwriting. A graphologist has certain rules. Like I have prepared my own certain rules, जिसको follow करके I can bring out a person's you can say natural handwriting, and it has some rules. It's like you have to follow some rules, and it happens. So this is how I deal with my patients. So if I ever have to deal with a doctor, I can read, I can bring out their natural handwriting and I can read. And if not, like इनकी जो अगर writing read भी करनी पड़े, तो that is called thread handwriting, which is literally like they are making lines. That is also readable. We can also read that handwriting. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
we have touched upon the fact, this helps in with the mental health aspect, and I
yeah.
think for those who are not really familiar with the field, हमें सबसे ज़्यादा पहले ये होगा कि it's maybe from all the conversation that we have had so far कि it's sort of connected with वो जो coloring therapies जैसे होती हैं, specifically when it comes to mental health. I'm
Right.
just talking in the terms of people who are not from the field कि जिस तरह
Mm-hmm.
suggest किया जाता है कि जी even पहले जैसे कलरिंग्स के साथ भी एक वो
Right.
स्टिग्मा था कि जी कलरिंग बुक्स तो सिर्फ बच्चों के लिए होती हैं, and then we saw कि
Right.
now they're like adult coloring books because वो patterns and they
Yeah.
sort of they soothe you down and they calm you down. So
Yeah.
likewise for this, how do you sort of can you like sort of give some parallels, and also who needs graphotherapy? किसको आना
Yeah.
चाहिए for this therapy?
Right. So first thing I would say that आपने coloring की बात की, coloring is that you are releasing your energy. So it's like you are frustrating, आपका frustration कम होता है. So this is
Yeah.
psychological, this is psychological therapy. And apart, first, I think I should tell in detail what is graphotherapy first, because that will be easier for our viewers to understand. So graphotherapy is a customized and designed pattern, or therapy that a graphologist can suggest you. It's like you can change your personality through your handwriting. You can change formations of some few letters, and that can you can change if you want to exclude or include anything, any trait in your personality, whether it is negative or positive. The graphotherapy comes in hand. You can change letter formation, and you can change, elevate your personality. Plus there are many patterns as well, handwriting yoga and writing patterns that helps you in different aspects. For example, there's a pattern for your mental growth. If you do it every day, 10 to 15 minutes every day, it will help you. Like it's like a course of 20 days to 40 days, it can help you. Graphotherapy is only therapy in this world that does not have any side effect. But yes, it should be monitored by a graphologist. You cannot just, take any formation and you can change it. No, it has to be monitored by a graphologist. So there are so many handwriting patterns to release frustration, for mental growth, for to sort out mind, because this is something for anxiety, for smoking addiction as well. Like, this is something really interesting for
Yeah.
smoking addiction as well. So through graphotherapy, you can cure the smoking addiction as well. Yeah. So this is
Yeah,
graphotherapy.
so what I think you actually covered my question as to who can come for
Yeah.
graphotherapy, and
Who
I
can
think this is,
come?
I mean,
Yeah.
mental health
Hmm.
की therapy के लिए therapy it's suggested कि we खास तौर पे I think in Pakistan we are saying we are sort of पूरी कौम जो है we are as suffering from PTSD, so we all
Right.
basically need therapy, and I think this
Yeah.
from your answers it is like if you are seeking mental health help, this is one of the sections that you
Right.
can always try in
Yes,
addition to your
definitely.
regular
And
stuff
not
as
only
well.
mental health, yeah, not only mental health. Usually people ask me that, who can get, consult a graphologist. First thing I would like to say that, it's not that you have some mental issues, then only you are going to get your mental health checkup. No, just like you get your physical health checkup, this is how you have to get your mental health checkup as well, because there are so many health issues that are stored in our brain 6 months prior, showing symptoms, so that can we can read that in our handwriting. There are so many things like gynae problems, like you can say dehydration, hormonal imbalances, even a cancer, a tumor thing can be figured out in a in your handwriting, right? So it's not like whenever you are feeling down, or you have a mental health issue, then only you can consult a graphologist. Plus, if it's a really nice way, it's a really nice way to get to know your inner self, because graphology reads three mind: pre-conscious mind, subconscious mind, and conscious mind, not only a conscious mind. And you just have to give your handwriting, and the graphologist can even read the roots, past issues, traumas, and everything. You don't have to take several sessions, and you don't have to give your history. I deal my clients, I treat my clients all over the world, and there are maybe 95 of them, 95% of them I have never seen them, never met them, I don't know about them. But I just need to know three things: their age, their any medical issue like PCOS, or diabetes, or something that can affect on their handwriting. And third thing is their nationality. That's it. Three things I need to know, and I can literally read that person's personality, mind.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very interesting. This idea that not just mental health issues, but any
Yeah.
physical
Physical
ailments,
health. Yeah.
uh, illnesses or issues that they also have an impact, which means
Yes.
that they can impact your natural handwriting skills and sort of have it and show themselves.
Yes, it is.
So
Yeah, it is connected to neuroscience. It is usually people, misconcept is as a pseudoscience, but no, it is a neuroscience field. It is like connected to your brain, and it can read all the health issues that are connected to our respiratory system, because that is what our it is connected to our hands and all. Not all health issues, but anything that is connected connected to our respiratory system. Yeah, like
Yeah.
digestion
So,
or anything like that.
before we also sort of touch upon some of your personal specific specialities and things that you work on, I would, because you mentioned in the start that you were basically an undergrad doing pursuing an
Yeah,
economics degree, and then you
yeah,
sort of switched to this field. And
yeah,
given I think that you're based in Saudi Arabia. For
yeah.
anyone listening in who's interested in exploring this as and wants to take it up academically, what are the
Mm-hmm.
institutions that they can reach out? Are there, do you have to like take proper physical classes, or are there virtual programs that people can get and they can get certification?
Right. So the thing about graphology is that it is a very rare study. We don't find any institute you know we don't find any institute around. I have studied from Cambridge, London, and in Saudi Arabia, it was like I have studied for like 3 years. I just did self study because I was just I did not find any proper field, a proper institute to study that. And later, I found in London, and then I have done it from there. Yes, we do have in Malaysia. If you are in Europe, you can easily pursue the study. If you are in India, you can pursue the study. But unfortunately, in Saudi Arabia or Pakistan, we don't have it. In Pakistan, we don't have it at all, and in Saudi Arabia, we don't have it in English language. So I'm working on it. Inshallah, bismillah, I'm planning to launch graphology as a subject in Pakistan, inshallah, bismillah, because this is not only something related to your mind and your mindset or something. It helps in various sectors, you can say. It helps in HR department, it helps in career guidance, it helps in education department, it helps in multiple things. So there is no scope right now in Pakistan, but I'm working on it, and there will be a scope, because this is immensely, you can say, helpful and beneficial field for everyone.
Yeah, true. From what you have shared, that's sort of a bit eye-opening as well. So just coming towards your practice, and because you said
Mm.
your clients are spread all over the world, and you are
Yeah,
doing it virtually. My
yeah.
question is, have you started doing it virtually during the pandemic, or were you ahead of your time in doing virtual therapy even before the pandemic hit and everyone had to sort of switch to a virtual world?
Honestly, yeah, no, no. Honestly, I have my office. I have my office before pandemic happened. But in pandemic, like, it's been 1 year already. So
Yeah.
that's when I started virtually, and I think this is more convenient, because all you have to do is just take a picture of your handwriting and you can send me. Like, literally, I'm working like this, and it helps everyone. The graphotherapy sessions are done on video call. Apart from that, everything is done on virtual communication.
So what are like the special services that you provide to your clients, and if it's like something that you think you can communicate to the listeners as to if some key
Yeah,
tips, because we have talked so much in generic terms about how graphology can help.
yeah.
As you said, it can you can identify ailments as well, physical ailments
Right.
through writing. So any tips and how so just to give the listeners an idea that what are the markers and indicators, and what are the services that you provide.
Right. So I'll start with, handwriting analysis itself is a general, you can say, analysis. It reads your mind, your personality, whatever I have discussed. That is called the handwriting analysis session. And then I do give couples compatibility, which is really important in, the Pakistan, or anywhere, because, divorce rate is, it's like the ratio is going higher and higher every day. So, what if you're stepping into any commitment, like whether it is marriage commitment or business commitment, just get the compatibility check of your partner, because it's not like every time कई दफा ऐसा भी होता है कि दो लोग ठीक होते हैं, but they are not, they cannot live together. They're not made to live together. They have personality clashes as well. So this is
Yeah.
couples compatibility. Career guidance. So career guidance is very important for our youth, because there are so many people that unki personality is like, they can do a sales job, but they are forced to do IT job. You can understand the sales job requires socializing, and a people oriented person can do a sales job. But yeah, if we see IT field, a person who can concentrate for long, a person who have detailed observation, that person will work fine. So our youth is very confused at what field suits their personality. So career guidance works very nice. Document, you can say forensic graphology, child graphology, document examination, and there is one more, security checkup. Now, so what is security checkup? That helps in HR department, that if you're hiring someone, you should know that if that person is capable of this respective job or not, if the person is honest or dishonest, something like this. Yeah, so this is security checkup. So there are there are few more as well. So these are the ones I remember on hand. So yeah.
You So you basically gave your focus of your services, and we have like talked in detail about किस तरह की impact आ सकता है. So just to give sort of maybe a teaser, or just give a bit of a hint of how you sort of judge from writing. For example, if somebody sends you a sample, what are the markers that will tell you that the person has an extrovert personality or an introvert personality?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would like to, our viewers, if they're whenever they're watching, they should learn something from this session. And that I would like to share a few points of graphology. So, firstly, if you want me to give a hint of regarding graphology, I would like to say that whatever is written on a paper, it all matters. Even letter I's dot, it shows more than 5 to 10 things about a person. So it's a very detailed, you can say, analysis, very detailed studies, you can say. And okay, regarding extrovert people, okay, if you are writing, a person whose writing is large font, who use large font in their handwriting, are people oriented, they are extrovert, they like to socialize, they can easily make friends, and they like to get spotlight. For example, our celebrities mostly, they have huge handwriting. And if you want to know about an introvert person, usually their writings are very tiny, very small. People who write very small are very intelligent. They have good concentration. They will work really good in, accountants or IT field, and and their attention to detail is very good. And they are introvert persons. Like, they would like to sit at home rather than go out and party. And I would like to say that people who write with extra pressure, like, their writings are very, they just put a lot of pressure on when they are writing. Those are the people who feel everything very intensely, whether it is hatred or love or anger. They will feel it very intensely, very hardly. And one more thing about them is that they can forgive, but they can never easily forget, because it is very hard for them to forget. They might have a grudge in their, not grudge, they might have a thing in their heart. They cannot forget it. And people who write very light, they can be sensitive, but they shrug off emotions really quickly. But they are very, you can say, their physical and mental energy is very low. They would need to take some rest before doing anything. And they are a bit procrastinators as well. They can, you can find them a bit lazy. Yeah.
Before we move on, I think we have sort of covered most of the key things about the subject, and we would like to have you at some other point, talking about any other specific aspect of graphology. But before we head over to social media questions, my one last question would be: we mentioned about kids getting this graphotherapy, and kids,
Hmm.
we have talked about the fact that it can help them at an age.
Yes.
So far, what we've discussed is that they can career counseling के aspect से
Yes. Yes.
it can
Yeah.
help them. But what about kids younger than that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So then,
Yes.
I don't want to say toddlers, but kindergarten and onwards, when they are
Yeah.
learning to write and everything.
Yes.
How does if because I think that is the formative age. मतलब career counseling levels is a थोड़ा सा
Yes.
different aspect. So if We
Right.
get them at the kindergarten age. How can this therapy help them, build a better emotional intelligence or mental health? Because I think one of the things lacking in our education, and I think globally this applies not just in any specific country, is the fact, okay,
Yeah.
given the rate of change that we are experiencing now, we need to equip
Yes.
our next future generations with this mental and emotional strength. हमारी
Right.
जनरेशन को वो
Right.
टेक एंड वो मैथ उस साइड पे था, बट दैट जनरेशन नीड्स दैट, बिकॉज रेट ऑफ चेंज इतना तेज है कि आप अगर उन्हें सिर्फ टेक पे फोकस कराएंगे या किसी एक चीज टेक्निकल चीज पे फोकस कराएंगे, बाय द
Yes.
टाइम दे ग्रो अप वो चेंज हो चुकी हो. सो
Right.
व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से ऑन दैट?
Yeah, regarding the kindergarten students, I would like to say that every teacher should know what, they should take graphology courses because they are the ones who are teaching formations, and there are good formations, there are bad formations. There are bad formations to the extent, it is so bad that, if a child continues writing like that, he can literally, whenever he'll grow up, sort of, किसी addiction में involve हो सकते हैं, and any addiction is bad, whether it's this drugs or any addiction is bad. So our child kindergarten ki teachers ko I would say, they should they should take graphology courses. And if you उससे अगर हम थोड़ा सा आगे जाते हैं, this age of like 6, from 6 till 14, this is something, this is the age that kids stop talking to their parents. They don't know, parents don't really know what is happening. मेरे ज़्यादा clients from child graphology are like 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old. That's when they're building their new personality. They're वो एक दुनिया को एक अलग नजर से देख रहे होते हैं, and they don't know what is happening. And God forbid, is if a child is getting you can say sexually abused or molested, that can be, you can read this also in their handwriting. So this is very important to get your child's handwriting analysis done, because there are many, for example, I would like to share my experience over here, that recently I got this these parents contacted me, and they were like, हमारा बच्चा एकदम से बहुत शैतान हो गया, they is not listening to me or something, बदतमीजी करता है and all that. So when I read his handwriting, I figured out that उसकी he feels that there's like it's his right to say, हर बात में बोलने का उसका राइट है, नहीं, हैज टू स्पीक अप फॉर हिम. सो दिस इज वाई लोगों को लगता है बदतमीजी करता है, बट इन जनरल वो ये अपनी बस एक ओपिनियन दे रहा है, बट क्योंकि उसे मना कर दिया जाता है हमेशा, तो वो एक एग्रेसिवनेस आ रही है उसकी हैंडराइटिंग में, उसकी पर्सनालिटी में. सो वी डोंट नो द कॉज, वी जस्ट नो कि हमारे चाइल्ड में ये चेंजेस हो रहे हैं, वी डोंट नो द रूट कॉज. And once if you get to know the root cause, you can definitely deal your child through that. आप अपने child को उसके हिसाब से अगर deal करें, you will understand your child. ये रही, you can say, now we can talk about teenagers. Teenaging is something that it gets I believe कि वो सबसे ज़्यादा dangerous, you can say. You have to keep an eye on your child when the teenagers. So that's when you should read their personality. You should read whatever is happening. उनके अंदर क्या चल रहा है, whatever उनके beliefs कैसे हैं, वो behavior ऐसा क्यों है. अगर आपको ये चीज समझ आ जाती है उनकी, so it's like you can read their personality, and you can tell them कि सही क्या है लाइफ में, गलत क्या है. आप उसको उस तरह से डील कर सकते हैं. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this is a very interesting, I think, field of study, and I think, as you
Oh.
mentioned, specifically in our area, it's growing, and I think it would be interesting to see कि इसका arc क्या है and what more research and studies are
Inshallah.
being. So
Inshallah.
moving on to social media questions, I'm going to open with a question that हमारी जो pre-recording बात हो रही थी, and you said कि आपको बहुत सुनने को मिलता है, and specifically the things that you have said, career counseling
Yeah.
wise, and specifically even in marriage counseling, भी जिस तरह आप कह रहे हो कि couples की compatibility and business partners की. Somebody has asked that are graphologists fortune tellers?
No, no, no. First thing, जब मैं ये पढ़ रही थी, everyone would come up to me and they would like, ये शिर्क है, तुम ऐसे नहीं करो, नहीं ना, तुम क्या राइटिंग पे जादू करती, because there is something, I have to feel the paper to, you know, this is मैं पेपर को फील करके कुछ चीजें हैं जो मुझे समझ आती है, which I read, this is you know, this is the way how I read personalities. So when I'm doing something like this and people are like, oh, तुम जादू कर रही हो, and I'm like, no, okay, handwriting does not tell fortune. This is a total science field. It you know, it talks about facts, no opinions, no judgment, no prediction, only facts, and you know, it reads your personality. No. So yeah, this is my answer.
I think the next question, you sort of answered it, but I think basically the person has asked how common is it in Pakistan. I think we have already covered it in the fact that as far as academia is concerned, you don't
Yeah,
really see being as
yeah,
being offered as a subject. But I think that
yeah.
can be said about most of some of specialized mental health fields.
Right.
So
Like
practice-wise, do you
yeah, I was
practice-wise, do you
saying.
know what
Practice wise, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm the first female graphologist. I'm the youngest one as well because itne bhi male hain, they're elder, and yeah, I don't see them working on social media. I don't know about Pakistan. I really don't know, but on social media, I don't see them working at all. Yeah, we had few. I have seen. मैंने कुछ YouTube videos देखी हैं हमारे. एक पंजाबी में थे. I don't remember his name. And मुझे दो मेल्स ने कांटेक्ट किया था. You know, they were like कि हमने अपने जमाने में पढ़ी थी. It's been 30 years now, but आपको देख के हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि हम दोबारा से कंटिन्यू करें. So, but you know, इस तरह के लोगों ने मुझे कांटेक्ट किया था, but I don't know anyone who is doing working right now and you know pursuing this field, और या फिर इसके ग्राफोलॉजी के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं. Like, if you guys know anyone, please let me know because you know I would love to speak to that person.
Yeah, I think we'll have this up on YouTube, and if anybody knows, they can always leave
Inshallah.
a comment and we can get in touch.
Inshallah.
Uh,
Yeah.
the next question is also very interesting in the sense that, as you mentioned, when you were, looking to study the subject and you had to like get some courses from Cambridge because in Saudi Arabia it was being offered, I think, in Arabic language as well.
Only,
Only
yeah,
it
only
was not,
Arabic,
yeah.
yeah.
So the question is, when we're talking about written script and we're judging it, English script, उर्दू जिस तरह हम लिखते हैं, Arabic जिस तरह लिखी जाती है, and then there are the Chinese and the Indian जो Hindi script है specifically. So
Yeah,
these all are very different script when it comes जब वो लिखने में आते हैं और उनका लिखने का जो तरीका है सारा कुछ.
right,
And
right.
does that factor into when you're like working with people? Does that impact कि उर्दू में जो लिखा जाएगा उसमें, for example, yeah, I would sort of add to this question. For example, in Pakistan, if same person is writing something in English and then writing in Urdu, will it have some difference?
All right. So I will, you know, I will start with a really amazing fact here. You mentioned variety of handwritings, right? So graphology is a field which we Pharaoh के ज़माने से चलती आ रही. It's like in Pharaoh's ज़माना. वहाँ पे अगर कोई अपॉइंट होता था तो दे वुड चेक हिज हैंडराइटिंग और फिर अपॉइंट होता था. तो हमने वो राइटिंग्स भी पढ़ी है विच आर सिंबल्स फॉर अस राइट नाउ,
Yeah,
बट हमने
yeah,
वो राइटिंग भी पढ़ी है. सो यस, इन जनरल ग्राफोलॉजी जो है वो आप सारी हैंड राइटिंग्स को रीड कर सकती है, बट आप इट डिपेंड्स आपकी प्रैक्टिस कहाँ पे ज्यादा, बिकॉज आपकी स्टडीज आपको ग्राफोलॉजिस्ट नहीं बनाती, आपकी प्रैक्टिस आपको बनाती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने पढ़ाई की है यूके में, एंड यूके की हैंड राइटिंग इज वे डिफरेंट देन सऊदी अरेबिया. When I read UK's
yeah.
handwriting, it was different. And when I came back to Saudi Arabia में जो है, it is totally different. People are, you know, very, okay, your writing is your mindset actually, you know. आपकी writing आपका mindset represent करती है. मैंने यहाँ पे पढ़ी, यहाँ के लोग अगर आपने सुना हो, यहाँ के लोग बहुत ही, you can not, I wouldn't say harsh होते हैं, but you know, they're very hard on everyone and themselves. They are very intense people. They are, you know, they वो बहुत स्ट्रांग होते हैं. तो लाइक इन यहाँ की हैंड राइटिंग ऐसी है. अगर मैं पाकिस्तान की बात करूँ तो यू नो पाकिस्तान पीपल इन पाकिस्तान आर माशाल्लाह वेरी टैलेंटेड, बट एक चीज मुझे पाकिस्तान में हमेशा पाकिस्तान के बच्चों में मिलती है, दैट इज कम्युनिकेशन गैप बिटवीन द पेरेंट्स एंड द किड्स. ये पाकिस्तान में बहुत कॉमन है, एंड आई थॉट दैट वाज ओनली इन पाकिस्तान. व्हेन आई राइट फ्यू राइटिंग्स फ्रॉम इंडिया, इट वाज एग्जैक्टली द सेम. सो द थिंग इज, हमारा देसी कल्चर की हैंडराइटिंग इज
Desi
डिफरेंट.
culture, yeah.
Yes, UK's handwriting is different, Saudia's handwriting is different. आपने बात की कि अगर एक इंसान उर्दू में लिखे और इंग्लिश में लिखे क्या फर्क पता चल सकता है, तो आई वुड से कि नहीं. आई कैन टोटली फिगर आउट दैट पर्सन इज द सेम पर्सन. हाँ, ये हो सकता है कि आपकी इंग्लिश की हैंडराइटिंग में कुछ चीजें, कुछ पर्सनालिटी की चीजें पता चले, उर्दू की हैंडराइटिंग में आपको थोड़ी सी और ज्यादा पता चले डिटेल में, बट इट्स नॉट समथिंग कि बहुत डिफरेंट हो जाएगा. नो, इट इज लाइक कम्प्लीटली सेम. And one more thing, I think you asked us one more thing about. Yeah, I would just say that the your handwriting is your mindset. It's like literally I can see. That's why I want to know. कोई मुझे अगर writing send करे, I would like to know their nationality. Nationality इसी वजह से, क्योंकि मुझे idea हो जाता है कि ये उस culture से belong करता है, तो उसके culture values जो हैं ऊपर समझ आ जाते हैं read करना. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very, very interesting. Every aspect, it's a very sort of connected sort of field where every
Yeah.
aspect of your life is sort of can be reflected and representative. And
Definitely.
we'll wrap it up with the last question. And I think
Mhm.
Signe, and it is revolved around this one aspect of writing. जो I think जितना भी digital हो जाए, at least in our country, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है टू द फैक्ट कि पाकिस्तान में तो एक्चुअली लिटरेसी रेट जो है वो
Hmm.
मार्क इस चीज से होता है कि if somebody can sign his or her name so that and वो भी उर्दू में if they
Really?
या पाकिस्तान में
This is
लिटरेरी
new.
स्टैंडर्ड ये है कि if you can sign your name you're considered a literate person which is very very wrong at so many levels but again that's
Yeah, this is
a
very new
very
actually.
different
There's
debate.
something. Yeah.
This is a very different debate. So my question is, the social media question that came in was focused on the fact कि because signatures is something जो अभी भी बेशक writing जो है उसको नहीं लोग अब इतनी importance देते but signature is something कि जरूर लोग देखेंगे कि अच्छा
Yeah.
signatures जो है उससे क्या reflection हो रहा है and can you like give some tips and generic tips कि if somebody wants to improve the
Yes.
signature तो उसका क्या तरीका है?
Yes, for sure. Okay, so first thing I would like to start here, that signature represents your public self. So signature is like a logo of a person, right? Our handwriting represents our personal self. Our hand signature represents how we act in public. Our public self, yes. And if you will improve your signature, अगर आपके signature में ऐसा कुछ है, आपकी signature, your signature, इतना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है आपके signatures को ग्राफोलॉजिस्ट से check करवाना, because it depends, your professional life depends on that, your personal life depends on that, and many things depends, your self confidence depends on signature. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कुछ ऐसे सिग्नेचर्स हैं, अगर आप वो टाइम पे नहीं ठीक करेंगे, तो इट्स लाइक यू विल नेवर ग्रो इन योर लाइफ, यू विल नेवर हैव दिस विल टू ग्रो इन योर लाइफ. आप ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हो ही नहीं सकते अगर आप अपने सिग्नेचर उस तरह से चेंज करते हैं. अक्सर सिग्नेचर हमारे पाकिस्तान में, हमें मैंने अक्सर देखा, पीपल दे फील रियली हैप्पी अपने सिग्नेचर्स को ना कट करना. Like they are like, okay, किसी को कोई पढ़ ना ले तो they just scratch it over, they lines बना देते हैं. But this is something so unhealthy that अगर आप अपने सिग्नेचर पे लाइंस बना रहे, इट्स लाइक इट विल अनकॉन्शियसली आपके अंदर एक सेल्फ डाउट, एक सेल्फ हेट्रेड अपने आप के लिए क्रिएट हो जाता है, जो ऑब्वियसली आपको ग्रो होने में बहुत आपको मुश्किल हो सकती है. I've recently learned from Indian graphologist. I've no, UK graphology doesn't, cover this. Indian graphology covers this. That agar, for example, you got married, and if you will write your husband's name with your name, so yeah, the marriage ratio, या happy life आपकी जो है उसको ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगी. It will improve your personal life. But this is not something I have learned from UK. I've learned from Indian graphologists. So I would like to share here that this also happens. And आपके सिग्नेचर, एक सिग्नेचर्स होते हैं जिसमें लोग एक्स बना देते हैं अनकॉन्शियसली. अगर यू कैन रेफर टू माइकल जैक्सन सिग्नेचर, उसमें एक्स, उसमें उनमें उनकी हैंड राइटिंग में, उनके सिग्नेचर में एक्स है, एंड दैट एक्स विल somehow create, you can say, suicidal thoughts आपको आती हैं unconscious mind में, आपके subconscious mind में suicidal thoughts आते हैं. So you should get your signature checkup, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
said, to improve your personality. I would like to
yeah.
say that to improve your personality, the basic thing is it's better to write your name बहुत simple तरीके से नाम लिखें and just make a line under it. When you make a line, that line represents that okay, you are a man of your word, and you are very confident in public and you know who you are and you're happy about it, you're very happy with yourself, public self, and don't place two lines because that two lines will लोगों को ऐसा भी लग सकता है अच्छा एक लाइन से फायदा हो रहा है तो दो से तो और ज्यादा फायदा हो जाएगा बट नो लाइक इमेजिन ग्राफोलॉजी में इतना कम मार्जिन रहता है कि इफ यू विल क्रिएट टू लाइंस आपके अंदर एक सेल्फ डाउट और यू कैन से आपकी सेल्फ वर्थ जो है वो खराब खत्म होने लग जाएगी आपकी नजरों में so that is not unhealthy so just yeah try to make a one line underline your signature that is very good.
So, and what about the fact, I think जो two markers, signatures के जो I think generally लोग ये कर सकते हैं, there are people, and I include myself in that, signatures जो है
Yeah,
वो make sure कि they are compact. Like, it's
yeah,
not like, for example, my name is Fatma Arif, so my signatures are not like, they are my full name, but they are not like spread. There, I sort of rounded up A and sort of इस तरह करके ना उसको थोड़ा compact किया हुआ है. And then there are people
uh,
who like spread their signature out in full name या full name ना भी लिखें जिस तरह भी लिखें वो थोड़ा spread out होता है. Does that make a difference as
yeah,
well?
yeah, everything makes a difference. So, like you have mentioned, okay, कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो सिर्फ initials लिखते हैं that represent
Yeah,
something else. कुछ लोग
yeah.
होते हैं they just simply write their name like I do. That means what you see is what you get. Like whatever you're seeing is that person. कुछ लोग बहुत ही different signature करते हैं from their handwriting जो handwriting से different होते हैं signature. That means a person is wearing a mask in public and he is not revealing his real self. आपने जिस तरह मेंशन किया that you make a circle. I don't know what sort of circle is it. I would really
Like
like to
not a
see your
circle वो obviously visually explain करना it's difficult for
yeah.
me.
I would say
So
just send
but
it to
the
me and I will definitely yeah.
so my general question about that circle thing was कि कुछ लोगों के signatures जरा compact होते हैं ना मतलब
Yeah.
for example अगर आप बैंकिंग में फॉर्म्स पे आप साइन करो तो वो उनके सिग्नेचर्स आराम से एक बॉक्स में फिट हो जाएंगे दे डोंट हैव टू पुट एन एक्स्ट्रा
Yes.
एफर्ट इनटू इट एंड देन कुछ लोग
Yeah.
होते हैं जिनके थोड़े स्प्रेड आउट होते हैं सो
Spread out.
इज दैट आल्सो एन एक्सट्रोवर्ट इंट्रोवर्ट पर्सनालिटी
Yeah,
सजेशन
that definitely shows your extrovert introvert personality. That also shows your self confidence, how your pride as well. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो अपना नाम छोटा लिख लेंगे लेकिन अपने caste और you can say family name बहुत बड़ा लिखते हैं. That means he is really proud of that family. और अपने सर्कल की बात की सर्कल का आई वुड से लाइक नॉट योर बट इन जनरल अगर कोई एक इंसान मैंने एक्चुअली देखा पीपल दे राइट देयर नेम एंड दे मेक अ ह्यूज सर्कल and
या
just to I don't know the last final touch देना होता है क्या होता है but that is so unhealthy that you have literally isolated yourself from public and you are आपका growing आप grow नहीं हो रहे and you have isolated yourself आपने एक shell बनाया है अपने ऊपर so that circle represents a shell so आपने एक shell बना लिया अपने ऊपर so you will not step out your comfort zone ever. So अगर कोई हमारे viewers में भी ऐसा लिखता है तो you can totally reach out me on any of my platform or website or application and just let me know because this is totally unhealthy. आपकी public self healthy होना बहुत जरूरी है. Yeah.
So thank you for your time, and
You're most
maybe
welcome.
we'll have you again, and maybe
Inshallah.
dig deep into
Definitely.
any
Inshallah.
one specific aspect of
Sure.
graphology. Until then, thank you very much, and love us.
Thank you so much for having me.